if the sum of squares of all real values of alpha for which the lines 2x minus y plus 3 is equal to 0, 6x plus 3y plus 1 is equal to 0, and alpha x plus 2y minus 2 is equal to 0 do not form a triangle is P. For the greatest integer less than or equals to P is. So here for the first line equation, slope, let us take m1 is equal to minus 2 upon minus 1, which is equal to 2. Since we know that for the line equation ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, slope is minus a by b. And similarly for the second slope, m2 is equal to minus 6 upon minus 3, that is 2. Sorry, plus 3, it is minus 2. And coming to the third slope, m3 is equal to minus alpha upon 2. And here we can say that m1 and m2, they are not same. We cannot say that they are parallel. And for not forming a triangle, we have the two possible cases. Case 1, either alpha x plus 2y minus 2 is equal to 0 is concurrent with any of the other lines, that is 2x minus y plus 3 is equal to 0, or 6x plus 3y plus 1 is equal to 0. In such case, the area of triangle will become 0, that is there is no formation of area of triangle. And condition for this case is we can use the determinant method. For a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0, and a3x plus b3y plus c3 is equal to 0 to become concurrent lines. We have a1 b1 c1, a2 b2 c2, a3 b3 c2 is 0, that is we can write 2 minus 1 3 6 3 and 1 alpha 2 and minus 2, which is equal to 0. So on simplifying, you can get 2 times of minus 6 minus 2, that is minus 8, plus 1 times of minus 12 minus alpha, plus 3 times of 12 minus 3 alpha is equal to 0. Or we can write minus 16 minus 12 minus alpha plus 12 3s are 36 minus 3 or 39 alpha is equal to 0. Or we can write 36 minus 60 20 minus 12 is 8, and here it is minus 10 alpha. Minus 10 alpha is equal to minus 8, so alpha is equal to 8 upon 10, which is equal to 4 upon 5. So in this case 1, we got alpha is equal to 4 upon 5. And coming to the second case, the case 2, either the slope of this line alpha x plus 2y minus 2 is equal to 0 must be equal to either of this, means minus alpha upon 2 is equal to minus 2, or minus alpha upon 2 is equal to plus 2. So in such case, we have minus alpha is equal to minus 4, that is alpha is equal to 4, or minus alpha is equal to 4, that is alpha is equal to minus 4. So the three possible cases, three possible values of alpha, we got it. Alpha is equal to 4, alpha is equal to minus 4, and alpha is equal to 4 by 5. And the question is about the sum of squares of all real values. All these are real values. So sum of squares alpha is equal to, possible values of alpha is 4 by 5 whole square plus 4 square plus minus 4 whole square, which is equal to 16 plus 16 32. 32 plus 4 by 16 whole square is, that is 16 by 25. So 16 by 25, it's a decimal value, and the greatest integer value we want, the greatest integer less than or equals to p. So this is p here. So step value of p is equal to, since 16 upon 25 is decimal, which is less than 1, so we can say 32 is the answer.